Miss Valentine, I have returned.
Great.
Miss Valentine, I know what you should do about your romantic conundrum.
Okay, I'm listening.
Mr. Slim is perfect for you. Compliant, eager to please, and easily led. I think you can live quite happily with a man like that.
I don't know. I don't want to use him, you know?
Use is such an ugly word. Let us call it training. You will have the chance to practice your interpersonal skills, and Mr. Slim will learn not to be so trusting. A win-win situation, from my perspective.
That's really mean, Mayor Barrett, even for you.
Look, you marry him, live with him for as long as you can stand, and then both of you move on to new and better relationships. It certainly worked for me.
Did it work out for your ex-husband, too?
Who?
Well, you've got that big fancy house, an important job, a cute younger boyfriend. It looks like I should stick with Slim. For now. Okay, fool, let's do this.
What's going on?
John Slim, will you marry me?
Oh my god! Are you sure? Wait, can I think about this?
No!
In that case, I accept.
What's that fool's problem?
Now that Miss Valentine is out of the picture, let us return to less emotional pursuits. If you intend to do anything to Mr. Hardy's car, I suggest you do it before Amos and Ortega get here. Hippity-hoppity, this is now Laszlo's property.
And that's how I brought the Yeti to justice.
Jack, I keep telling you, that was just a tall old man with really long hair. The real Yeti is still out there. I know it.
Well, if it isn't the lovely Mayor Barrett. Came to see how unfit Amos is for his role?
Agent Ortega, it has been a really long day. Just get that accursed trunk open so we can move on with our lives.
Yo tenía un perro que se llamaba Bingo. That's another notch on my belt.
Jack, people reported seeing 3 suspects in 3 different costumes. And this is just a third of what was reported stolen. Maybe the suspect didn't work alone.
Amos, it's exactly that sort of thinking that limits you to local law enforcement. Clearly Hardy has tricked us with mirrors and costume changes, and hid the rest of the money elsewhere. Anyway, case closed. Come on, let's get some shut-eye before we check out this alleged secret military base of yours.
You go ahead and get some sleep. I have to go check on a public safety concern.
I'd offer to help, Socio, but rescuing cats from trees is beneath me. Okay, Socio, watch and learn. The great Jackson Ortega will succeed where everyone else has failed. And by everyone else, I mean you.
I really hate you when you're like this.
By Madison's Ice Cream Shack, gentlemen. If I wanted to hear a soap opera, I could do so from the comfort of my living room.
Don't worry, Alcaldesa. No one says no to Special Agent Jackson Ortega. Let me in, Private. I'm with the Bureau.
Negative. Only authorized personnel may enter the base.
Well, he did not say no, per se.
Authorized personnel? Do you have any idea who you are talking to, son?
With all due respect, sir, I don't give two shit.
Private Smith, come in. Over.
Private Smith, checking in. Over.
Let him in. Over.
You are authorized for entry.
What did I tell you? Don't get comfy. I'll be back before you can say Jackson Ortega is the best FBI agent of all time.
Jackson Ortega is the best FBI agent of all time.
I know, right?
Just go, Jack. What the hell, Eliza? I've been working at your service for 2 decades and never got so much as a thank you.
It was the only way to make him leave, and you know it.
Bueno. Something crazy happens in the New Mexican desert and John Hartman's involved.
Jack, welcome. Haven't seen enough of you lately. How is the world's greatest FBI agent today?
Stupendous as always, but flattery will get you nowhere. Now, tell me, what the hell is going on here? Are you going rogue?
Rogue? The Eagle himself authorized this, my friend. This is just a routine operation.
I can already tell there's nothing routine under that giant tarp.
Quit wasting taxpayer money and head back to D.C.
Sure, I'll go. And then I'll report you for suspicious behavior and lying to an FBI agent.
Lying to an FBI agent isn't a crime.
Well, it should be. Don't get up. I know where the goddamn exit is.
Wait, Jack, that's not...
Oh, what the hell is that thing? What are you doing to him? You got... Oh, Dios! This isn't right. I won't allow you to get away with this.
I really, truly wish you hadn't seen that, Jack. Waters! Morgan!
Wait! What are you doing? Let me go! Let me go right now!
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't let you jeopardize this operation.
Damn you, Hartman! I said let me go! Ah! Ah! No! No, get that thing away from...
Now hold still. This might hurt a little, but don't worry. You won't remember a thing. Looks like it's already taking effect. Release him. I have new orders for you.
We must go, Amos. Who knows what havoc Betty might be wreaking with us out of town.
We'll deal with the collateral damage later. First, we need to... See? I told you it wouldn't take much longer.
Mellow greetings, fellow citizens. This base is merely a typical military outpost established by the government in an orderly fashion. There's nothing to arouse suspicion.
Do you think you are being funny, Agent Ortega?
What a joker. Of course that's not all. Right, Jack?
Pardon me, Amos. I must have communicated ineffectively. I will make another attempt. This base is merely a typical military outpost established by the government in an orderly fashion. There's nothing to arouse suspicion. Now, since there's nothing for us to do here, the orderly next step is to return to town. Have a mellow evening.
Do his eyes look funny, or is it my imagination?
Jack, wait!
Wonderful. Tonight could not possibly get any worse. Oh, I see tonight has gotten much, much worse after all.
It's good to see you too, Eliza. How's life?
Spare me the small talk and tell me what the hell you are doing here.
Straight to the point. Some things never change. All I can tell you is that we have to install the device somewhere in your town tonight. And
Well, it is a straightforward process, really. All you have to do is submit Form WD-28A on the first Monday of the month, signed in triplicate by the Grand High Council of Leprechauns.
hilarious, Eliza. Do you really think I would fall for that trick again? Look, this device has to go in the absolute dead center of town. There's already something there, so they'll have to go.
Dead center of town. Wait! That's Max's Tiki Bar!
Take this. You'll need it.
Napalm? You must be out of your mind.
The bar will come down, and it will come down tonight. If you don't want to take care of it yourself, we'll do it our way. And my men are less squeamish about what happens to civilians.
Damn you, John! You are a sick, twisted monster!
You have until midnight.
At least now, this night cannot get any worse.
Eliza? Sorry, but it looks like Jack took the car. We gotta walk back to town. Damn it! I can't believe Jack would just leave us like that.
Do not fret, Amos. Give me a line to Washington. I shall call Edgar and cash in that favor he owes me.
No dial tone. Ugh. Do you think Hartman
A complete disgrace of a human being, yes. But it is probably just another outage.
outage my sweet khaki-clad ass? This has government conspiracy written all over it.
Oh, Amos, not now. I beg of you. There must be something better for you to do than sit around making up stories.
At this hour? I guess just Mr. Hardy. I just keep thinking about his case. The evidence we found was a little too convenient.
Your point being?
I think he might have been framed.
Drop the charges and let him out then. Is there anything else?
No. Although, it might be nice to hear, thank you, Amos, for being such a great sheriff.
Yes, I am sure it would. Good night, Amos.
Ugh, what the hell was that slop you just served me? If I have to eat food from Mike's while I'm stuck here, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, that wasn't from Mike's. That's the transition food we feed new prisoners to prepare their systems for Mike's cooking.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna puke. Well, I hope I'm gonna puke. What am I gonna do now?
You could start by shutting up, trying to sleep here.
You can unjustly imprison me, but you can't keep me silent!
You're gonna be difficult, aren't you?
Well, if you're gonna lock me up for no reason, you should at least give me a real bed.
You should appreciate what you have. You can't imagine the things you'll miss once we transfer you to prison.
Why? Do they not have beds there at all? Why aren't you laughing? What aren't you telling me?
Relax, Hardy. You'll find out when you get there.
Oh, come on, at least let me make a damn phone call.
I already told you, the lines are down. No calls can come in or out until they're fixed.
And, how's that going, huh?
Just go to sleep, Hardy. You'll be able to make your call in the morning.
Look, buddy, you clearly work hard and have a lot of dedication to your job. Now, I think someone with your work ethic deserves a little treat, don't you? So, let's make a deal. I give you one of my fine products for free, and you help me out.
Well, I guess if no money changes hands, it might not exactly be bribery, so... You wouldn't happen to sell back scratchers, would you?
Well, of course I do. Only the most advanced top-of-the-line models, naturally. Interested?
Oh, I'm definitely interested. Tell you what, I'll bring you some real food tomorrow in exchange for one of those.
You got yourself a deal. No, I can't sleep surrounded by so many vermin.
Don't worry. They tend to migrate over to Mike's around midnight or so.
Oh, that's good, I guess. Just out of curiosity, how often do you clean this place?
Clean?
So bored. Oh, I guess I'll just take a nap.
Oh, good night then.
Yeah, sure. Good night.
I think the jail is crowded enough already. There is no reason for me to go down there. Lorraine, are you there? Lorraine, are you there? You may want to see me.
Don't you see I'm not here, fool? Anything you need can definitely wait. But if for some reason you feel it's really important, come find me at the new bar. P.S. If it's the mayor reading this, I meant to say Miss Fool.
Oh, look at him go! Nearly brings a tear to my eyes seeing a happy customer for once.
Man, it looks like crap, but it tastes so good. Oh, God. Ni mi abuelita could surpass this.
You know, you got a surprisingly good taste for a food truck guy.
Hey, where's your waitress? La Rubia. She brought me all of this, and I didn't get a chance to thank her.
Waitress? What waitress? She's on vacation. And I don't have any blondes working here.
Huh? Then who brought me this food?
Good question, 'cause I didn't. I left the counter to look for some seasoning, and next thing I know, you're stuffing your face. I figured you were so hungry you just grabbed it yourself.
Huh, weird. Well, thanks, Diner Angel, for bringing me this amazing food.
Greetings, Taquito. I hope you enjoy eating this special meal as much as I enjoyed preparing it. In case you're wondering, this is not one of Mike's dishes. This is one of my family's very special recipes. It is made with simple ingredients. Beets, potatoes, some fresh thyme, and revenge!
Oh, that does sound good. I should probably write this down.
Ay, mi corazoncito.
Now, while you exhale your last breath, remember that you brought this upon yourself when you killed my father. Buen provecho, pendejo! The Scarlet Bard has killed her prey!
On second thought, I don't think I want a copy of that recipe. That was a weird message, huh, pal? Taquito, you okay? You're not moving much there. Hey, Rocco! Looks like Mexican's back on the menu!
Michael?
Ignore her, Mike. She'll get tired and leave eventually.
A Corley, ripe for the taking. I think if Mr. Harrelson does not move it within a week, I shall have to claim it as my own. Leaving us so soon, Ms. Peanut?
No. I'm just standing around.
Standing around?
Yep, just standing around. One of my favorite things to do is stand.
So, you are not waiting for the 10:30 bus to the airport? And those tickets to Australia in your hand are just, what, a coincidence?
Oh, would you look at the time? I've got to...
Answer my questions? Yes, you certainly do. I demand an explanation for this.
This is all part of the, I'm hunting another... There's a national emergency in... The hell with it. Look, Ms. Mayor, your kid's more than even I can handle. I honestly thought you lot were having a laugh, but it's even worse than you said. I'm not equipped to clean up a mess like this. Not without casualties, anyway.
Ms. Peanut, I deal with my daughter every day, as do most people in our town. If we can handle her, surely you...
I've seen such terrible things. Things no one should ever have to see. And there's something watching me. Right now.
You are being ridiculous. Calm down and... There must be something I can say to convince you to stay.
No, absolutely nothing would make me change my plans.
Are you sure? How about... I make sure you win this year's Van Pelting Hunting Award.
You don't have the power to do something like that.
Unlike you, Ms. Peanut, I never accept defeat. I can get you that award, no doubt about it. But you must deal with Betty. Manage that, and the Van Pelt is yours. You would hold the most distinguished award for someone within your circle. I urge you to consider this carefully.
No, Ms. Mayor. I have too much respect for the Van Pelt and what it stands for. Your daughter's beaten me down. I've got to accept my failure.
Well, then perhaps Betty would be a better nominee than yourself. After all, she brought her prey down in record time.
Oh, come on.
A raise?
Nope.
Are you sure? It would be quite substantial.
You couldn't possibly pay me enough to stay here.
You sure? I might be willing to triple, nay, quadruple your income, no strings attached. Consider this offer carefully, for I would never do this for anyone else.
You'll never have to, because nobody else would be crazy enough to take this job.
I arrange a visa for your sister.
No!
Well, if you want me to bring your parents over as well, we could manage.
No!
What? Do you want me to bring your dog over too?
Damn it, woman, no! I don't want anyone I love near this horrible place.
A unicorn.
You think I'm stupid? There is no way you could get me a goddamn unicorn.
Listen to me, Miss Peanut. When I say I will give you a unicorn, I mean it. Frankly, I could give you a unicorn made of diamonds if you wanted one.
Even if I believed you, and even if you did manage to give me that unicorn, it'd probably die as a result of one of Betty's pranks before I even had the chance to ride it.
Your loss. I suppose I shall just have to give it to Joseph as a retirement gift.
Yippee! Magical horsey!
Well, I see there is no point in trying to sway you, so I shall stop.
You better.
What was the final straw?
You don't want to know. Trust me. No one should ever see what I saw.
Ms. Peanut, I live with her. What could you possibly have seen that I have not?
Oh, I was tracking her through the woods at midnight last night. I followed her deep into the primeval forest, until suddenly she stopped in front of a huge rock and just vanished.
Ms. Peanut, did you eat at Michael's again?
No, listen, please. I went up to the rock and started looking for a trigger, a door, something. And I don't know what I did, but I opened it somehow. It looked like the lair of some huge animal. I started my approach, but something stopped me. I felt this enormous sense of dread, and then I saw two glowing eyes stalking me from the shadows of the cave.
Oh no.
That wasn't an ordinary animal. It was like a wolf, but not a wolf at the same time. I ran like hell out of there. Never run so fast in my life.
It is all right, Ms. Peanut. That was just the local, wolf species. Very rare. I am sure that if you go home and sleep on this, you will change your mind about—
No, I just want out. That thing caught my scent. It's after me. I can feel it. I need to leave while I still can. Come on, you stupid bus. What was— No, it's just your imagination. Or the wind. He's found me. He's taking revenge. I shouldn't have trespassed on Betty's territory. I can't move my feet. I'm too scared. Damn it. I can't believe this is how it all ends. No. No. No, 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 no.
I feel my suit looks better without bullet holes. And, as a matter of fact, so do I. If your progress in the game depends on me interacting with this, game over. If I am not broadcasting one of my speeches, there is nothing worth listening to. Unless strictly necessary, I know better than to interfere in a dispute between Benjamin and Amos. It is a rather beautiful view, although I could do without the glare coming from Amos's roof. What was once an ordinary home has become a glass palace.
Beloved members of the congregation, it breaks my heart to leave you all so soon. But I have been called to a most holy mission. Father Jenkins and I have decided to join the church's eternal crusade against sin, vice, and depravity. Father Jenkins is relocated to Havana, while I will be sent to the most blasphemous places on earth. Rio, Amsterdam, Cancun, even the cesspool of vice known as Sober Island, Canada. I will minister to the likes of showgirls, topless dancers, pit bosses, and other lost souls. Bless you, and God keep you all.
Good riddance, I say.
P.S. If you're concerned about your immortal soul in the meantime, you can submit confessions through the mail. P.O. Box 666, 1801 South Pecadillo Road, Las Vegas, Nevada. Please only send the juicy ones.
He would risk the police tracking him down just for the sake of gossip? Well, at least Jenkins is probably safe. Although if he truly did light out for Havana without saying anything first, well, robbing a bank will look like an act of kindness compared to what I will do to him.
I love it when a plan comes together. Man, who'd have thought a fussy old man like that could land a Cuban bombshell? Which reminds me, now that the FBI's gone, I should get the hell out of this stupid town already. But hey, no one knows I'm still here. The door's locked, and I've got a lot of wine left. Yeah, I guess I could stay for a few more hours. The big question now is whether I tell the sheriff what happened or not. I know what to do. Hey, Big G, if you want me to tell the sheriff what happened to his wife, send me a sign. Oh, great. I'm hallucinating now. You know what'll fix that? More wine. This altar's a lot comfier than it looks. And a nap never hurt anyone.
Hello, Benjamin. You appear to be distressed. What happened?
Don't you play dumb with me. You know goddamn well and good what you did.
That chain is Linda's property, as you know very well. What do we call someone who takes someone else's property?
A commie. But that don't change the fact that my whole dang life's going wrong. I can't find my pet rock. DeLuca drank all my moonshine, and Miss Nancy left me for your boyfriend.
Wait, Miss Peterson did what?
Oh, so old stupid Ben knows something the fancy mayor doesn't, huh?
Benjamin, tell me exactly what you know about Lincoln and Ms. Peterson, now.
Okay. Nancy and I had a date. When I got here, old hound dog Porter was already talking to her.
He must have hit his head harder than I thought. Perhaps I should give Stalin a call and have Ms. Peterson called back home.
Who that? The mayor of Maine?
Sure, let's go with that. Now that we have cleared that up, you should probably call it a day. Go spend the night in your gas station, and I shall have all this cleared up by tomorrow.
Hell no! You political types always say tomorrow, but this has got to happen now! Either you get me back in my house tonight, or I stay here until Max runs dry!
I shall see what I can do.
Oh, This tastes like piss.
Benjamin, you should really...
I ain't going home until I have a home.
That almost made sense. I'm very nearly impressed.
Welcome to the Kamehameha, your tropical vacation just around the corner.
If you do not want to end up with singed eyebrows, I suggest you keep your distance from those flames.
One more Coca Loco coming.
See, where I'm from, 24-hour interrogations are just routine.
Where were you from again, Miss P? Ellie! Oh, thank God you're here.
Oh, hello, Eliza, darling. I am so happy to see you. Sorry I've been so distant lately.
Distant? I just came out of a coma, for crying out loud.
Well, it seems the coma was no impediment to your having drinks with Ms. Peterson.
Why don't we all take a deep breath, calm down a bit, and let Mr. Porter finish his story?
I thought you would have left by now, Ms. Peterson. I am sure you have more than enough material for your article.
Actually, I was hoping Mr. Porter could get me onto the airfield. Just for a quick session of bird watching, of course.
Enough of this bird-watching twaddle. Listen carefully, Miss Petrova.
Petrova? I've heard that name in a briefing. Holy moly, that's you?
Yes, and what you told me will make a very interesting addition to my report.
Don't push your luck, Miss Petrova.
Fine. I'll go. But you have not seen the last of me.
How are you feeling? You do seem mostly fine, besides a few bruises.
And the broken ribs. Hurts like hell, but I'm alright.
Now that we are alone, care to tell me what actually happened up there?
Everything happened so fast. By the time that thing showed up on the radar, it was too late to react. Next thing I know, I'm in the gorge, surrounded by wreckage and lucky to be alive. After a few blackouts, I started seeing lights and heard a chopper. All I remember after that is 2 medics rushing towards me.
You must have been in terrible shape. No wonder they induced a coma.
Pretty sure a coma doesn't warrant being handcuffed to the bed, Ellie.
What? Why would they have done that?
I'm guessing it was to make damn sure I wouldn't go anywhere. Until they had the chance to question me. I was barely out of sedation before they carted me off to that base.
And then what happened at the base?
They brought me to an interrogation room and started asking the same questions over and over again. What do you remember? Do you know what you hit? Who else knew about the mission? Boxers or briefs?
So, what did you tell them?
The truth! That everything happened so fast, I didn't have time to see anything. That rat bastard Hartman told me I was a liability to national security. Can you believe that? After everything I've done for this country.
Never mind what that man said. What happened next?
Then these 2 grunts walked in with all these gizmos and a giant vat of fluorescent blue stuff. Ooh. Something really twisted is going down at that base, Ellie. Thank God I managed to escape.
How did you escape?
Pure, dumb luck. Some FBI guy showed up and started demanding to inspect the base. He caused such a commotion that I managed to free myself and slip away without anyone noticing.
You must have escaped while Amos and I were waiting for Agent Ortega at the base.
Ellie, what the hell is going on?
I do not know, but I think whatever they were planning to do to you is what happened to Agent Ortega. Well, we may not fully know what we are dealing with, but at least things cannot possibly get worse.
Yeah, about that. Walter and I were not exactly doing a milk run the other night. We were transporting an A-bomb to Alamogordo.
Does Betty know about this bomb?
Is that really your biggest concern right now?
Have you met my offspring?
No, don't worry. The bomb isn't much of a threat at the moment. We always keep the plutonium core separate from the bombs in transit, so it's not armed. And one thing I do remember seeing is the core falling into the canyon right before we crashed. I also saw Dr. Dixon while I was sneaking out of the base.
You are telling me they have Dr. Dixon and an A-bomb in the same place? I do not like this situation one bit, Lincoln. We must recover that bomb core before anyone else finds it. Did you see where it fell?
Hard to say exactly, but somewhere near the bridge to Corona. Maybe by the hiking trails?
You lay low tonight, and tomorrow I will help you get to the crossroads so you can recover the core.
So, think you can get me to your place without anyone spotting us?
It would be my pleasure. Well, he should sleep soundly after that. Now, back to the less enjoyable business of burning down the bar.